So, end of 2023 nearly.
Yep.
So I thought it'd be a good time in to talk about the year, but more importantly, just the 2 years now, officially.
We are.
Just over. That we've been working on LyfeLinez. And then a little bit about what's to come next year.
Loads.
Lots.
How long have we got?
Secrets? We're going to share things? Or?
Yes, we've got some cool secrets.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, definitely.
So, start of it then. And I know we've done this story once. So we can do it again.
Hopefully it'll sound better this time.
It'll sound better this time, yeah.
Hal,
we polished it now. So, so I was introduced... We were introduced to each other. So we know each other from afar at this point, right? So I've heard of you before.
Yeah.
Through a mutual friend, Paul Lloyd. We can mention his name.
Yeah, that started there. Lloyd
and
the
Lloydie is Edwards. One of our athletes.
Go check him out. Website.
Edward Lloyd.
Next.
Edward
British
Lloyd
champion
skis,
skier.
I think it is. Edward Lloyd skis. So he'd mentioned you to me before. You're at Monster, and he said that he went to see you one Christmas, and you'd handed him a Monster snowboard.
Yeah,
and that was it. And I think I saw him the day after that happened, and he was like, talking about you.
Yeah.
And saying nice things. Good.
Cheers, Lloyd.
That is nice. I like that. And that was like kind of the first I'd heard of you. Then obviously I had a discussion with Ollie one day, and he was like,
Mr. Coleman.
Mr.
Coleman's got a lot to answer for, really.
Yeah.
He's technically the reason this got serious legs.
This all happened.
Ollie Coleman.
But he introduced us, set up a meeting. That was it, right? We set up a meeting. NEC 2021.
Yeah. What are we, 23 now?
Yeah. And
October?
I don't know when it was. I think it was earlier than that. What have been?
June or July.
August,
maybe,
something like that.
Yeah.
So we obviously
Before
meet, and I'm waiting for you. I'm there with Evo 3D, and I'm waiting for you to arrive, and you're
sideways,
fashionably late. I think you're about an hour late.
Trains, mate. Trains. Johnson Connection, Shrewsbury to Birmingham. Awful.
It wasn't the
I think I missed it.
Did you get the train?
I didn't get the train.
No,
that's a lie. It's an absolute lie. I was driving.
Yeah, you Range Rover then.
Yeah.
So you arrived, and you were in a white shirt, and I said before it was Paco Rabanne, but I think who knows what it was.
Paco Stella.
You were trying to cover the Stella, yeah. And we sat down and what did you do? You talk me through what you did.
Pitched you 5 slides. I think Mr. Coleman introduced. I had a clue who you were. Sells you well, Ollie Coleman does, by the way.
Good.
Mogul. Mogul.
Yeah, I like
that. Think you were at the food stall, but I'd made you 5 slides. Essentially at that point, for anyone watching this, it's just a vision. I think one thing we'll agree on is like when you're building a brand, and we speak to so many people these days, unless you have I don't know, you'll probably answer this in a minute, but I thought I had a very clear vision, or headline vision, what we wanted to do. So knew I needed to got 5 slides and hoped that anyone of their worth that does what you do, which has clearly worked out, wouldn't need a great deal more, because the rest needed to come from what we've done together.
I mean, you can't at the beginning have everything.
No.
There.
No.
It's like loose people with business plans is always interesting. Because I always think you write a business plan because you need money. Like really, but people write a business plan to take to the bank.
Yep.
Traditionally, you go to the bank for your business loan. They'd have a meeting with you, so they'd actually read it, have a meeting with you, and then go, it seems plausible.
Yeah.
We'll lend you some money. But if you don't need to borrow the money,
which we didn't at the moment, did we?
No.
I needed the right partner.
So what was the meeting? What were you trying to get out of the meeting?
I was trying to secure an age. One I knew how good you were generally in business. I'd heard. So one I'm always looking for is like someone, an equal, to bring loads of qualities to the table that's going to not allow me to run off on my own singular route. I don't think that's healthy. Yeah. And then secondly was an agency. So
you needed marketing.
I wanted a marketing agency. I wanted a partner to help me build the marketing stuff. So having already scaled another business, you just think, well, it wasn't even a shortcut of time. I just knew having an agency on that would take an equity stake. I think if anyone was going to do that, it showed more about what they were about, and I thought then you could start to create something special, rather than looking for money to go and buy it.
Yeah, and that's why it came across well. I think was that you had this idea of what you were trying to do. The branding was at this point a logo and some colours, some brand colours. There were some athletes in there that you were looking to work with.
Yeah.
There wasn't product at this point.
No.
So it wasn't like I sat and drank a product and went, yeah, that's amazing, let's do it. But obviously the meeting went well, and we said, I knew we spoke for that long. I was like, yeah, so
because you're busy.
We'll do it.
It's literally 5 slides. I think I got to the 4th and thought, he's in.
Yeah.
And you pretty much just sat up and started talking.
Yeah.
We'll put the 5 slides up. We've still got them.
We'll find them.
We'll find them.
Oh God. That'll be
Jesus.
Yeah, so, and then that was that, right? So we started from there, but I think it took till...
I went away and
trademarked. When did you have a drink that you could actually... we met up again, didn't we?
Product, the taste testing up to that point was, especially because we didn't know each other now, like for anyone watching, best mates now, it's like family, which is interesting. So for 2 years, literally like finding family.
Yeah. It's moved on a lot since the first 5 slides.
Jesus, I think we talked about this on Saturday the other day. Was it 2 Sundays ago? We went back to the start of Instagram, and you think, oh shit. Like, did we think that was cool? But I think that's the beautiful thing when you can sit and reflect and think, Lily, as part of your team, has been incredible. I'm not probably jumping around here, but we knew where the vision was going. I think anyone that ever watches this, with a view of trying to understand how business might work, don't listen to any of that codswallop you might hear about having a plan and a detail and all the rest of it. So have a vision and be flexible about how you get to the goal, because everything changed around us.
You have to pivot, so you can't fail if you continually learn and make tweaks and changes.
And look at the market we're in, mate. There's that many competitors now. So it was a vision that was built around that. I knew the hero product we wanted was hydration.
For 2021, we're looking at, towards the end of 2021, you've got a product formulation that you're then trying to get
taste nice.
The taste nice, yeah. And obviously with the ingredients panel, that's really heavy quality ingredients panel, it was it's hard to get that flavouring right without compromising things like adding loads of sugar and things like that. So, but we sit down again, you've got drink, and we go, you had 2 samples, we sat and drank them in the House of the Rising Sun. Let's plug in half of Shrewsbury here. People, places. And then we went through that, and then it was kind of drank it, and I was like, actually, this is really nice, this is good.
Without compromising the panel.
Yeah. It was like, then I think full steam ahead, you come up to here to spend some time with the team in the old offices and pitch them what you were sold the vision again, because obviously they needed to buy into the vision, which is always the best thing to do.
We started recording it then, remember them the first meetings?
Yeah, I don't know what happened to that recording.
Lily, you've got
it somewhere. I might even have something on my phone, I can't remember. But we Lily then comes into her own, right? Starts working with you and
we set the tone. In fact, there was a strategy session there that said we've got a drink, we've got a tub.
Well, we had no labels.
There were no labels, so we started working on those.
I think there's some posts of where we've come from, label wise. There's loads of iterations to the label.
Loads, yeah. I mean, that was well documented. We knew we wanted to document some of this from the start anyway.
But I think, looking at it now, when you think none of this was a thing, do you know what I mean? None of this existed. None of this branding or logos or colours.
I mean, we'll just.
You got another one. You got an original there.
Is that an original? Oh God.
It's come on a little bit from the original.
I think
it's
cool.
I think even the original.
Just interestingly, look.
Different colours, different panel.
One's definitely not sure that was legal, but got icons, the colours. I think the heart of what we've done has stayed the same.
Yeah.
So we knew what we needed. So it's always been about the LyfeLinez brand. My little ginger face on the back, although it looks nothing like it. But then we just improved. So I think that's probably a really, really good way to show that you can still stay true to a plan we've had, but then just tweak and continually improve.
I think
that's quite interesting.
I think but the initial run goes through. Was it in the March 2022? March, April?
Yeah, we had 1,000 tubs. So we didn't even see the labels.
No, we didn't have time to see.
Time to see the labels.
Looking at how to buy labels, figuring that out. Yeah, that's complicated.
And difficult. Headache. Yeah, supply chain, suppose.
Tubs,
Tubs,
what
pain
tubs
in the
can
ass.
you get?
So
Which
we still haven't got the right lid,
No.
by the way. So we've got these lids are all supposed to be smooth, but they're not. So, but then again,
No one
who
has
cares?
smooth lids apparently.
Yeah, they're all out of stock.
But so we get to March, product comes out, and then you're flat out
Yeah,
because it's MX Nationals.
yeah, that was a big event we had. So we did.
I never went to any of them.
No, I slept.
Promise you would go to like loads of them.
Yeah,
I was
but
like,
busy.
nah, I'm alright.
A load of sleep in
But
the
it's
van.
dedication because you drove. What did that work out as? Like how many
6 events.
6 events.
That year, so we did what 17,000 miles at 6 events.
Wow.
Well, motocross events. We did 20 events in total. 70,000 miles driven. But it was a good chance. We knew, didn't we? We said we wanted
It's just nuts, though, isn't it? How much work already? Because that's 2022. It's not even this year. It's not even talking about this year. So
No.
you're 6-7 months.
So
into
this
the
year's
brand.
it's nearly
There's
36,000 miles.
hours gone into it already.
Yeah.
Hours gone into the formulation, the tasting, the labels, the branding, the look and feel, the website,
Websites.
all of that to be created,
Continual.
and then
Socials.
and then we started to come into a stride, start selling more and more, and then we get into a point where we're running out,
And we sold out.
and we sold out,
And it's March. January.
and then we had to go on a hunt for suppliers.
That was quite fun. So we
It
did
was
this properly
good.
now, didn't we? So then we took an approach where we were like, right, we can take stock of what we've got. Understood the supplier that we were using could have been better.
Yeah,
We certainly weren't getting the service we wanted. I mean, we're still a small fish. We still are now. So there's a challenge we've learned, is it not? That
buying power is not massive.
yeah, you know,
So
there's
you have to-
influencers come and buying 1 million sticks now, and you find you somewhere at the back.
Well, they
of the
just repackage a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Like the industry's a lot of product that doesn't have a
copycat
panel.
stuff.
You go to them and say, I want to bring out whatever, and they'll go, yeah, this is your product with your label on it.
And there's not much depth of knowledge within these businesses.
It's
around
actually
nutrition.
it's cowboy in it, really.
Very.
Like, I didn't realise how cowboy-ish
It's wrong.
the whole industry is.
You've got people that are driven by making a profit for a large business that might have done a basic nutrition course. Like, I don't claim to be a nutritionist
Yeah.
by any stretch of the imagination, but me and you both take an interest in the topic, but it's pure cowboy. I
Yeah.
think some of the conversations we've got mention names on here, but we've had our formulations like tried to be changed, and then tell us that it's going to be better, and you realise they're trying to change one product out for sugar, like glucose. You're like, you kind of lose the functionality in the health.
Well, they're just trying to cut a corner to save money.
Yeah.
So, and also they quote based on making the maximum amount of return. But it was interesting to see. So we kind of get, so we go around, we go and have a look at a load of different places.
4 or 5 factories was good. Taste testing. Wanted to talk about the team, what they look like, how they set themselves up.
But again, you have to go in, pitch the vision again,
We did a
because
lot.
you have to get everyone on board, because at the start, the quantities
How many
are-
times do you reckon you've listened to them?
I know it inside out. You just do it. What I love is that you'll do it every time. So you'll go in, you've done it 1 million times, but you'll always spend the time to go through that deck and build
practice.
that vision. And I think that's important because it's your vision or our vision.
Our vision.
But it's not necessarily, they're not going to buy into working with someone like us as easily.
No, and I think that's our fit. But look where both of us have come from. Both are from the corporate background at like senior level. So I think we knew that anyway. So we sit there and talk about the team strengths. Again, if you're watching this in business stuff, it's more of a gift. You go back to what I looked for, was like putting a strong team together, because that helps cut corners when you're talking to potential suppliers or retailers. Like, it's the early stages, who's behind it, I think, is more important. So have they got a good idea? What sort of credibility did we have? The agency sort of certainly got it in bags. You've got it in bags. Put it all together and it works. And I guess it's just when they come down to it, then they get all excited because they think they're going to get a few £1 million order. I think that's what we create, bless them. And you realise we're trying to grow pragmatically. We're still uninvested. We haven't had investment yet, which is good.
Yeah, I think we've had to work quite hard to prove every step that we want to do. We're doing something. It's not a flash in the pan idea of something, and that there's a vision to it. But I also think the industry has got a lot of that going on, so it's hard when you talk to these people that are in the market already. They are already tainted a little bit with all the stuff that,
all the noise.
Someone else has come along with, or this celebrity wants to launch a brand, or whoever it is.
I mean, we've come across There's businesses now that are chasing celebrities just to ask them to put a product together.
So yeah, agency model versus
Direct
employee. I mean, obviously, at the beginning with what we were doing, you know, even when we were going to factory, I think having a polished plan and a polished brand looks way more professional than letting them do it, which is what a lot of people do. And then I guess, I mean, we can talk about that, but
it's like trying to ask a bike mechanic to fix a car.
Yeah,
I think. Do you know what I mean?
Come up with my branding, put a logo on it and a label, and but that's how a lot of products. Talking about how a lot of products are made.
It is.
That's what we saw, because it's weird when you see behind the curtain. You go in, and you're like, wait a minute, they make that brand, they make that brand, but they
all
actually
the cupboards full of all the stuff they do,
or all the stuff they've done and it hasn't sold, that you never see anywhere.
Loads of that.
We did them for such and such once, and they were great, and then you realise actually they never sold any. So yeah, I think the whole process of going to all the factories was interesting.
Yeah,
and then
we got some content. We knew it was going to tell a story as well, so we took the team, didn't we?
Yeah,
some good days out there.
And then we also had a good discussion with them about what we wanted.
Yeah.
So what we wanted was, what was the plan? We're moving to fuel, so that's probably something we need to introduce into this conversation. So we start off with Hydro G2, cut the 2 flavours.
Yeah.
And we knew we needed a new supplier because we wanted to improve on the flavour and really just the taste. So that's why we're looking around, it's going around March this year, just got
taste scaling was a concern. We know we've got a big plan, so from that's one of the first things they did. We're quite impressed the way they could host the tasting session, and then how quickly they were able to alter some of the flavours and things. That was fun. I mean, that's well documented, you can find that on the socials.
Also, we tasted loads of flavours. There was a lot of flavour tasting.
Nice coconut flavour. I think that neither of us like coconut, actually will probably.
I would like to bring that out.
Yeah, it will. Well, it's getting done. Here's an exclusive.
There will be a coconut flavour at some point, and you will like it. Believe it or not.
Yeah. Like neither of us like coconut, do we?
Not really.
Like when you went coconut,
I'm not a Bounty lover. Do you know what I mean?
That's what I thought. Yeah, Bounty. On the beach. At the beach, so but
they're always at the bottom at Christmas this year. It'll be the same again. You get a hero. Is it Heroes?
Yeah, and you just chuck them.
There'll be a load of Bounty left over.
Your auntie in the corner.
Snickers as well, because Snickers is a bit
horrible.
How many can you eat of that? Like, not a lot.
No. So yeah, we did that, and then we also knew, like you said, the evolution of the range. So we needed functional hydration, and then clean energy. So these bad boys.
Yeah.
Which let's just take a moment right now. If you can zoom in on that, like that looks cool.
It does look great.
Like. That's what happens if you have some time to work on things.
I mean, we spent ages on that whole concept for those. And you and Lily back and forth, and I looking over it and being like,
how's Lily not got a lot older looking and like really irritated? Like, in fact, she still talks to me.
She's got a lot of patience, mate. More patience than I have.
Cheers, Lily. Thank you, Lily.
So we knew we needed to bring out that. We also wanted what hasn't come out yet: sticks and sachets.
What are they?
Yeah. So believe it or not, we ordered them in March.
Yeah, that was March. This is December. A year ago, nearly.
We're probably Colin, our friend Colin. Could be Colin, could be Brian, could be Jim.
Just zoom on this. Just zoom on this bit.
Yeah.
He's been
we
busy.
We still haven't had a date, have we? Did we ever get them?
Is this like a trigger? You fish it in?
Just seeing how much I can say to make you like kick off.
No, we haven't. See how good this has got. This could have been a lesson. This is a life business lesson. They're probably trying to take my emotions out of things.
Yeah.
No, we haven't.
It's been stressful though, not having products.
Yeah, no joke. Yeah, of course it has. We've got 2 large national retailers on the hook.
Yeah. If we can get sticks.
They must think I'm a liar.
Yeah. So we went in. We want to do hydro fuel.
Yep.
We want to get some. So fuel was all much brighter, sharper flavours.
Yeah.
Packaging.
And moving into a really, really punchy flavour set.
Now that they are, and they're a lot.
Yeah, both of them.
They're a lot packaging flavour. So we knew that we wanted to do that.
Really cool.
Which one's your favourite? Is that controversial?
Good question.
I like the lemon. Sure.
Do you?
Yeah.
Walk me through with the why. I need a why.
I just think it's just sharp.
Oh, it's definitely sharp.
Yeah.
Like it's like
Don't-
the sweet.
Don't get the dose wrong.
Do not double part.
Very sharp.
Don't double part that.
But no, I don't know. Passion Punch is great.
You could drink more of this, I think.
I know Elliot behind the camera. Passion Punch is his favourite.
100%.
Yeah, 100%.
Is it?
Yeah, I know everyone's favourite flavours, apart from Dave, who sits on the fence a little bit.
Yeah, like a tropical mix.
I used to love more the mango. Pineapple original.
Yeah, I think
Original. I think the new one's great, but I've now cherries and berries for me is like
Cherries and berries.
which wasn't the most popular before in the first run that we did.
That's an understatement.
No,
Mango
one-
outsold it 1-3.
Yeah, it was a big.
The first cherries and berries wasn't as, like you said, sharp. As
Yeah.
I'm not sure it was
It's
cherries
like
and berries, to be
No,
honest.
it is. Yeah.
It was like
There was just
It's
something.
to stop it. It's like brown water as well.
Yeah.
That's the other thing we did.
Rhodiola.
So we changed. We wanted all the colours of the. So when you pour
pop.
these out, you can't see so clearly on that.
No.
You can a little bit.
They've got really punchy colours.
The colours are bright. The product mixes really well now.
Yeah, we had a lot of
So in
sedimentation.
terms of like V1, V2, massive jump.
Day and night.
Massive jump. And learnt loads.
It's not until we sit here and chat that you realise, just how much. And that was all to do. That was worth putting the effort in because, I mean, you're talking about ingredients, suppliers, quality of the mixing.
It felt a bit like a lot at times because you think no one's going to necessarily notice all these things, but the work that goes into making them correct.
Yeah.
So flavour test, like tasting loads of flavours, getting everyone, all our peers to taste them.
Yeah, we took the team up there.
Took the team up there.
Worst thing you can do is sit here and base something on what just me and you want.
Yeah.
Two,
We're not the
we're
ones.
both covered in tattoos, like it's insane.
We're getting older.
Beards. Like I got one of them hats, but I just didn't want to wear it.
I have to represent the hat. But yeah, now we've got this product range. The flavours are great. The panel's amazing.
The best thing is our consumers love it. That's it.
Selling so much better, and not only that, it's like the repeated orders.
We've got
so
subscriptions.
Yeah,
So
it's just so much more grown up. It's moved a long way. So sachets and sticks, I think, will be the next.
like I was going to give this market stat, but there'll be some of our competitors watching this, so I'm not. But we're certainly, like, if we look at Amazon, some of the commercial channels or retail channels,
It's massive.
yeah, sticks is like, it's like we've gone back to the 80s.
Well, it's a big tub that is to put in your bum
like
bag.
a bit of a
innit?
tool.
Right, the bum bag in the morning. You got to get that in there.
Put it next to your laptop and it breaks.
So
yeah, no, loads of good things coming there, and I think we've got. The other thing it's given us time for is the way the sticks will look. I know me and you've been back and forth on some of the foils we've
they're
done.
really cool, don't they?
Yeah,
They're
they are really
They're going
good.
to be really cool.
Which they wouldn't have the first time around. They'd looked awful compared to what we've got now.
We would share them, but we're not that.
Yeah.
Like, we're not going to right now.
Oh, I'm actually not that organised.
No. We couldn't share them if we tried and got them with me.
No, I don't.
So what can we expect? So we just have kind of like round up a little bit. So the last 2 years.
Been amazing. Massive thank you from me to you to believe in us, mate. But it's been fun. Now I've got a new best mate,
Yeah.
Lily. Unreal.
Lily.
Said the whole
Elliot
way through.
behind the camera.
Oh, let's not do that yet. He hasn't edited, like. Do you know what I
No,
mean?
we'll
But
see,
Al-
we'll see when the edit comes out. We had to have a little pause before because the audio is
A little?
I was panicking a little bit with the audio again. I think this mic is a lot sharp, picks up a lot more.
Yeah, have you noticed I've
Probably
moved
hear,
in?
Probably hear people next door on that.
Yeah, I've had to move in here.
Yeah, I'm trying to push it away. You're moving in, but we'll get there.
It's agile.
So 2024, which is weird
Big.
to say already.
Mm.
More listings in more places, more convenience.
Yeah.
We're looking at
More activate two of the big listings
the
we've had.
massive amount of activations as well. So going to be more taste testing, more tours, more places.
Yeah.
But then on top of that, we're going to have some massive competitions going on throughout
We've got
the year.
a huge
Some
2024
massive
promotion.
giveaways where we're working with other brands.
Yeah.
What else am I missing? We're looking at having vending as an option as well.
In the
potentially.
workplace.
In the workplace, but in the gym.
So if you have a workplace and you want your staff to be more productive and drink healthier stuff that's
We'll-
not full of loads
we'll
of sugar,
install it.
we'll install it.
Yeah.
And the
that'll
machine
be
looks
it. That'll
cool.
be you walk up and put your cup under it,
And it looks cool, doesn't it?
and it looks good. So
And
that's a big plan. And then the other thing was as well, we're looking at in terms of products. I think just expanding on ranges and flavours and improving.
So
them.
there'll be seasonal flavour changes, and then we're just, you and I both got an idea, I won't say too much on here, but it'll be the development of a range that moves into things that will help help more into health and well-being, longevity, those sorts of things. We've both said from day one, the brand's not just an energy drink brand. This is something where we're going to build a base of fans, which I think we've already got. Without a shadow, people are wearing the logo, and then it's about how can we help keep the fans alive longer.
And then ready to drink.
yes, that's a good one. Yeah, we are, and the big one. So that's the biggest thing next year. So ready
what
to
I always
drink.
get asked is, when are you going to bring out a drink?
Yeah.
Like a drink.
Yeah.
Like soon, hopefully.
Yeah, if we can get to...
if we can get that done next year, which I think we can.
We've got the partner. We've got the DSO.
Can.
We've got we'll be a can.
It'll be a can.
We can say that
we
much.
give that much away.
Yeah, because it's better for the environment.
We even know the supplier who we work with.
Yeah, we've got the manufacturer sorted.
Yeah.
We've got a intermediate project that they'll be doing for us with the DSO shop, so more to come on that. Big partnership with the Diabetes Safety Organisation, which is important to both of us, I think, especially when you think there were 700 people a day with diabetes. Shocking. Shouldn't be happening. So that's interesting. Got those coming.
What else?
Big project with the military and the first responders. So we've already got
a lot with the first responders already.
That community is just well.
And the firefighters as well. That's been cool.
And then there'll be, by the end of the year, there'll be a large headline deal coming with someone of significance, should we say? That'll happen.
So it's a lot. So with 2 years we just run through in like 25, 30 minutes. But I think we can safely say next year is going to be a big year.
Yeah,
and also the big thing that we've not said is we're going to have a podcast. This is the start, so it might be a bit clunky today. It's just a roundup.
Welcome to the LyfeLinez podcast. My name's Dave Hamlet,
and I'm Jake Hans. Which
camera
am I looking at?
Yeah, which all of them.
There's a lot in there.
Welcome to the LyfeLinez podcast.
What you can't see behind here is there's 3 cameras pointing at us. Yeah, so we're just getting used to all of this.
Yes.
But I think you've got some amazing guests lined up.
Oh, unreal.
Some inspirational athletes that we're going to work with as well that are part of the family already, that are going to come in and talk. Probably more interesting than me and you.
Way more interesting.
I'll have a lot more to say. Might even look better on camera, doubt it, but possibly. You know, it is a possibility. But yeah, if we can get those over the line early, Jan, we'll start to record some of those. We'll start to see a bit of regular feature of all that. So hopefully this builds into something nicely and gives hello back to everybody that likes the brand and supports it.
Oh, and the big one we forgot, the LyfeLinez pledge. So we've committed, so as anyone knows, Wings for Life with Red Bull happens, there's an amount of revenue donated to a cause that helps an even better cause. So for us, something we agreed, probably something we forgot, you've forgotten, I've only just really remembered it, is a LyfeLinez pledge. So it'll be a pot of money where we've agreed 2% of revenue once we get to a place where we're fairly comfortable we can deliver on the projects we want within the business. This pot of money will become available for anyone that's interested in improving their health and well-being through sport, physical activity, whether it's team, individual.
We'd like to send people or teams to events and sponsor them and help them do all that stuff.
Things like, so let's give an example, if you're young and you're from an underprivileged area and you want to buy a motorbike for your kid, or if there's a football team that haven't got the money to go into a competition, or if
this is where all these requests flood in, mate.
Yeah.
You know, like,
well, this is what the podcast is about.
Elliot needs a bike. Elliot never had a bike, did you, Elliot? We need to get you a bike.
That's it, first LyfeLinez crew bike.
Yeah. Stabilises a lot on it.
But that'd be good. So our quarterly podcast, we'll be bringing athletes in, we'll be sitting down as a team, we'll have reviewed all these, there's going to be a lot, and then we will be telling the people that are essentially lucky enough to win pots of money. Look, it's not going to be huge straight away, but over time when we become a significant brand, we could be talking about
doing a lot,
a significant, six-figure sums of money. So that's going to be exciting.
I think it's there to be done. So what we're going to say, how do we round up 2023?
I'll say first.
That's a nice closer just there. But you got anything you want to?
I'll say thank you for you, the team support. Al finally got over the camera stuff. No joking. I'm just excited. I think this is a dream I've had for years. Let's not forget, and it's just come to life. So I'm excited.
Yeah, I'm really excited too. And you don't have to thank me. It's fine. It's nice when you do.
I'll take it back.
Yeah, I'll take it. I'll accept it.
Time for
yeah, we were going to have a beer in this, but I think it's a bit off-brand. So maybe the next one.
Yeah, we can't drink.
Not right now. It is Christmas.
Yeah.
We could have had a Baileys or something.
How do you not know?
Or a LyfeLinez cocktail.
Mate, how do you not know? I
might
have started earlier.
That's got vodka in it. Yeah, thanks very much, mate. It's been great. We'll do it again.
Roll on 2024.
2024.